Okay, we're gonna try this again. Forgive me if any of this gets choppy. I had already recorded this with my screen recording and it didn't work. So we're gonna see if we can match these two together. So I just want to go over some of the things about Pass and explain some of the controls to make it a little bit easier. I have open Jamie and John's Wedding Plus site and their direct link to their online Pass gallery. Now both of these are Pass gallery. I just like to embed them in the Plus site. Makes it look a little bit prettier. But you can also use the online gallery. So what I'm circling right now is the Pass controls. And these are how you control the arrows on the side. That's how you scroll through the images. And we're in the grid view right now. This is the button for the grid view. We can also select a picture and click on this button for full screen. And that shows you full screen. And then this button will bring us back to the grid view. The star is to favorite an image. And the down arrow is to download images. And the F is to share to Facebook. So we're going to go back to the grid view. Over here we have the different collections, and I like to organize everything from the day for how it flows so it's easy to navigate and get to everything. We have getting ready, details, ceremony, portraits, and reception. So you can easily get through different parts of the day quickly if you're looking for a specific picture. So I'm going to go into the portraits collection and the reception collection. So just showing you how easy it is, and I always also do a full gallery too with all of the images. So if you see this gray bar down at the bottom, it says login. This is how if you can log in to share your favorites and download images. So if you don't have an account, you can click here to create an account with your email address, or you can log in with Facebook, but you have to click that create account first. I already have an account, so I'm just going to log in. Okay, as you can see, we have favorites, share, and download. So what I'm going to do is select some favorites. I'm going to hide this first. So if I want to select some favorites, I just pick the picture, click on the star, and that's how I select favorites. And as you can see at the bottom, the number goes up as I select different favorites. So I'm just going to select a couple of them for the example. And then if I click view, it'll bring the bar back up. And now you can see the different images that I have selected for the favorites. And you can view and remove them if you want to change out. So I'm going to click on share, and we have 3 different sharing options. We have the online gallery. I'm going to click on that, and that just brings up a gallery of the images that you've selected as your favorite. And if you select the address up here and copy that, that's how you share that with an email or Facebook, Twitter, however you want to share. That's the link to get directly to this online gallery you've just created of your favorite selections. I'm going to click out of that. And we also have 2 Facebook options. We have Facebook Timeline and Facebook Album. So I'm going to click on the album first. Oh, no, I'm not. Sorry, I've already recorded this screen share, and I did do talking, but it didn't record my sound. So we're clicking on Facebook Timeline first, and what that does is that embeds a Pass integrated gallery right into Facebook. So we can say something about it. And down at the bottom, you can control your privacy settings and how you would like to share this, however you prefer to set your settings. And then click share. And that will bring you right to your page where you've just shared it. And if you click on it, it'll show you your little mini gallery. And you can hover over images, or you can also click to scroll through. And this button over here, that's for full screen. So you can bring up a full screen preview. So the nice thing about it is that you can integrate that right into Facebook and get a nice full screen preview. I'm going to delete it since I already did share one of these earlier today. And I'm going to X out to go back to our online gallery. Now we're going to do a Facebook album. And this means you can integrate your collections or your favorites right into Facebook albums. So you do need permission to do that. So you connect your Facebook and allow pass access to your profile. And it'll show you with the check marks what you have selected to go into a gallery, album. You can select all or you can select none to pick different pictures to go in if you didn't want to put all of them. So you can select them however many you would want. I'm going to do all of them. With this drop down, you can select to have these put into a new album, or you can add them to an existing album if you had already started adding your favorites. And right here, you can change the name of your album. I'm going to leave it the same. And you just click upload, and it will upload your images to your new Facebook album. And the nice thing about this, since you can add to existing albums, if you went through and say you only selected 5 to 10 images at a time for your favorites, you'd be able to go back and add to the existing album. So if you wanted to quickly go through and find different favorites from each section, once it's done, you can click view and it'll take you right to your album on Facebook. And this just looks like a normal Facebook album with a link to their Plus site, so you can see the full gallery. You can scroll through the images. And because this is a Facebook album, you can share it. Makes it nice and easy to share it on the walls of maybe grandmom or a college friend or your cousins who maybe live across the country and couldn't make it. So it's just a nice way to be able to quickly share your images from your wedding, and you can also add photos and change your privacy settings again for whoever you'd like to share this with. And you can add photos. If you've downloaded them, you can add them with that button. So I'm going to close that and go back to my favorites. And I'm going to show you how to download them. So if you click on download, you do need the Pass Gallery installed. It can install it right from here. And you can log in with the same username you've just created with your email. I'm going to click install, and it will install it right for you, right from here. I do already have it installed, so I'm just going to open up my Pass Gallery. And it's going to open up Pass Gallery and make sure there's no updates, and it'll open pretty quickly. And it'll show you all the events that you might be logged into. I created all of these, so I can see all of mine. So we're going to go into Jamie and John. And as you can see, there's the collections on the side, and it will save your favorites from the online gallery. So you can see all your favorites right there. And down at the bottom, this little download arrow is how you're going to download. It'll show you how many images you have in your collection. And if you click on the arrow, it'll save your images. I have mine set to save to the desktop, and it'll tell you exactly where you just saved them. And then you can click OK, and you'll be able to find those images exactly where it just told you. You can also go to different collections and download them all this way, and it'll show you how many images there are, and once again you just click on that arrow and that's how you download them all. So I'm going to quit out of that and hide that. And you can also share collections right from the online gallery. You could share them all, or you could just share one collection, the whole thing. If you just click on the F for Facebook to share the whole gallery of the details. This is just an example. You could do it with favorites, or you could do an entire collection from the sidebar, or you could do the full gallery. And again, it's an integrated Pass Gallery. You could say something about it and share it right to your wall. So that's how that works. I'm going to cancel that. And it'll bring us back to our gallery. So that's just a little bit about how the collections work and how Pass works and the different controls. Again, they're all down here. And we can also remove, once you're done with an image, you can remove it. Or if you click view, it'll take you right to that picture with a direct link if you want to share it that way too. So I'm going to log out now by just clicking on my name and clicking log out. So I hope that cleared up a few things about how to use Pass. It's a little bit tricky at first, but once you get it, it's really easy. We haven't had any problems so far. I just wanted to do this video just as a little overview so you could have a visual of how to do it. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll help you out with downloading your images or sharing them. Bye!